Welcome in, chat. One second. Oh, God, I was being a butt. Stupid popping of the audio. You people, the training that builds on the existing strength, you'd probably be okay. Yeah, I'm probably not going to change the classes or anything. Just going to keep them as is. I know you can change them to different classes, but you have to really, really train them, so. But yeah, we're gonna play Fire Emblem Three Houses for the first time. I've only really played Fire Emblem Awakening on the 3DS. That was my first. What? Oh, it just keeps going to this. Um, Protagonist now has an academy uniform to wear, which can be found in your journal. During events, battles, and while in the monastery. Okay. Oh, we're not gonna do maddening difficulty. Access to set valuable. Personal quarters. Main appearances in the monastery. A new ally will join in Crimson Fire. Recruit Anna from chapter 3 onward. Is it technically giving me spoilers? At least the battalion of Queen. See is available. Holy crap. That is a lot of stuff. Yeah, let's do normal. Yeah, we're gonna do normal and casual, since this is our first playthrough. What does this do? I have no idea what playing online means.
Do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die. 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 You took everything that I loved. He's gone now, Mother.
Oh my. What could have brought you here? Oh, I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Do I have tattoos on my legs, or are those, like, stockings?
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway? I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Oh, man. Give me a second. There's only 8 characters? Oh boy. I mean, I'm just going off of mythology. And it's also a Battlestar Galactica reference, so.
Huh. I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
Well, I love rain.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
Does she usually say that? Or did I just coincidentally pick her birthday as well?
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
Her hair shares the same colors of the Italian flag. And it's
Hey,
Christmassy.
time to wake up. Were you having that dream again? You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Of course.
Hmm? Oh, Good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you were the situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
And let's see. Skirmish at dawn. Prologue, an inevitable encounter.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Okay. Move to an enemy. Use it.
Stay focused.
Pick anyone.
I will prevail. Failure is not an option.
Weapon will break when repeated use brings the repeated to 0. It might anti-hit. And I'll repair the mid-battle. Bookmark saves. Battle menu, create bookmark saves. Okay.
I'll cut through.
Should I move everybody?
You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this.
Should I do that for every time we're battle?
Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
So their hit rate is reducing. They're highly effective against flyers like Pegasus, Knights, and Wyverns. Okay.
Ready and willing.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Force versus raise units evasion and defense. Okay. How many turns do I get? Oh, he doesn't move. Okay.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Can I have others such as thickets and field tiles? Facing cursor event. X button. X button.
Fine opportunity. Use the combat arts I taught you.
Powerful techniques, more weapon. All attacks. Combat arts for... There are no combat arts for reason or faith. Okay. Well, they're almost dead.
Never underestimate an outsider.
Let's go after... We can't go after him. Yeah, only my character can do that. Or no, wait. Oh, he can't. I mean, that was overkill.
Now you know your limits. Each battle, a chance to grow.
Click over to use item mode. Oh, there's more. Do we do anything with that?
Damn! Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
I
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Okay, they need to be close together. You were not gonna move?
Over already.
I'm gonna kill you where you stand.
I think he needs help.
Sorry, the victory is mine.
Oh man.
I have no choice but to admit defeat.
What the? Aren't you Gerald the Bladebreaker? What's a renowned mercenary like you doing here?
I'm the one who should be complaining. I'm caught up in the mess you started. No point.
Hey, you with the blank stare! Out of my way!
They Peaches? Oh. They're next.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning.
That's not foreboding.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that? I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
I'm less than a child.
Such arrogance. You look the part, but are you truly an adult? You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Thank you.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
What will happen when time resumes?
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
Turn back the hands of time.
Of course! I must turn back the hands of time! Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Hey, over here!
Well, you collapsed, but okay.
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
GG's. I am the MVP.
My, thank you so much.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois, just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary, one who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garreg Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
What? You're gonna be a stranger to me if we talked before. What?
Great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Saros.
The Knights of Saros. They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
Devlin, welcome in. Thank you for redeeming your being first and redeeming your daily ocean breeze.
I
Happy
appreciate
Sunday.
your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker?
Oh, he is my father?
Former captain of the Knights of Saros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
Thought we were friends. Knights of Saros?
You haven't heard of the Knights of Saros? The most famous order of knights in all of Fodlan.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about your mother. Sending all the best. I'm glad you're okay. Keep me posted, okay?
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garreg Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Oh, snap.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire.
Devlin, have you played this game before?
I might as well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger,
Oh,
let's get
no.
right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well?
Well, ancient history is interesting. Empire just reminds me of Star Wars. Nobility reminds me of being a Jedi Knight, and League of Nobles not really anything. It's just all word association, really. Like more info though. You addressed him?
A wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
She just in my head. She's a refined young woman, but I feel as though she's always evaluating me. Seems quite sincere. Since darkness lurking beneath. His easy smile is striking. That smile doesn't reach his eyes.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
Why does he give me a list of characters that I've met yet?
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
I like the animation.
There it is. Garrick Mach Monastery.
Did the flow of time bring you here?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Her?
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Lady Rhea.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Keep forgetting that we're related.
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
My name is...
A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I must work here? As a servant?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea.
I'm not saying to pick Eagleguard's house, but I'm not saying it. Might have unfortunately gone past that point.
I don't know what she's thinking, making you a professor like this.
Welcome in, Doctor.
She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
You get a crest?
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
And available. You're a physician.
I look too pretty for that line of work, do I? But
No,
yes,
that's not
when
what I
I'm
implied.
Not teaching, I can be found in the infirmary. If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit. I would love to.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Oh no, we chose one person earlier. Maybe we haven't chosen the house yet.
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
Oh, this was the one that we appear to be on the same wavelength, Doctor. This was the person I picked in the earlier part of the game.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Oh, he's just messing with me.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance.
Oh, that reminds me of the Baratheon sigil with the stag. I love that sigil. But yeah, Doctor, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. Is this your favorite game, or what do you like to play nowadays?
Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
Definitely played around a ton of it. Nice. I will allow backseating, but just avoid spoilers, please.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith.
Am I like a teenager? I don't even know how old I am.
I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Who's Flame? I might have not remembered who that was.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Oh, that's the first time they mentioned Flame?
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Have you played the other Fire Emblem games, Doctor? My first one was Awakening on 3DS, but I figured I wasn't a handheld console gamer, so I only played a little bit. The one with the book over their head has to be the anxious one.
Of course.
That's the request from Rhea. Oh. Wait, don't I have like... Don't I have like clothes? Because I had DLC. It said I had something with DLC, but I guess not.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy, correct?
Oh, I can get those later.
To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
Cody, welcome in. Good to see you. Every student you can. Icons by them. This menu is C plus you're receptive. Icons for essential are red.
Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
Okie dokie.
You there? Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
They have big chairs. Cody, hope we're having a good Sunday. Sleeve thing, I don't know. It's a bit weird.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelk. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Sure. Oh boy.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant even, but there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities. Me? What else? Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable. For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Ire, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
Elstrom, welcome in. Just if you don't mind, if that sounds a bit spoilery, so let's refrain from any spoilers or potential things that I can do. Just if I'm open to backseating in the sense, but yeah. Well, welcome in.
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping.
I wish I was fond of napping. Throws me off.
If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire. He's the second son of Count Bergliez. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
Okay.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Bernadette seems to be the anxious one.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy. To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious. So, you've accepted a teaching position. I wonder if you'll be... I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of...
Okay, so I spoke to them. I guess I didn't check mark. Which ones do I talk to? These are all NPCs, so...
What do you think?
I only talk to the ones that are... Spotted cloud.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Sure. I mean, I like your sigil. Tell me about you.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little. He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man.
That haircut doesn't do him justice, though.
That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Yeah, the haircut, no.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life.
Aw.
Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and... actually, that's about it. He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Oh yeah, to any new beans in chat, and House from, I don't know if you're still here, but if that wasn't a spoiler, you can totally correct me if you want. But if you want to join the Discord, we have sci-fi nights every Tuesday. It's a really safe space community. A lot of my Twitch friendos are there. We post memes, nerdy stuff. And yeah, I stream usually on weekends around 7 p.m. Pacific, and branching out to weekdays when I can. Focusing on Breath of the Wild with a full playthrough. We just finished Hades for the first time. Feel free to check out my VODs. I made a clip of the final battle. Just finished it yesterday, so I'm so happy and proud of myself for doing that. And now we're just moving to Fire Emblem and seeing what it's like. This is again my first playthrough.
He's the second son, if you ask. Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know? Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her.
I like her hair.
She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak. Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess. Leonie enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Right.
Can't put the cat?
Hello. Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself.
You also fainted in battle.
I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
What about you?
Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped. Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years.
He reminds me of Captain Keyes with that haircut.
He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man. Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime. He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm. Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help. I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her. Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
Oh no.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
I appreciate your effort.
Suppose I should return to Rhea. Students themselves feel it? How do I know which one's more powerful?
Okay?
Hey!
Greetings.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhart, goodbye.
Food?
Sheesh, Linhart. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
Oh. Well now, you don't have a familiar face. What brings you here? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime. Oh, come on. What? I don't talk to strangers.
Yep. You're the one that has anxiety.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
That's how I talk when I'm nervous.
Hello.
Nice the camera, so...
Yes. A moment, please.
What do you think?
Eagle Guard doesn't have people to talk to?
Huh?
Yes.
Hi.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithia von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
It's like this.
Okay.
What do you think?
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you.
Good things, I hope.
I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is...
Marianne von Edmund.
Are you joining the Knights of Seros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
I mean, they seem nice.
Ah, you must be that renowned mercenary. Perhaps you'd like to join me for a cup of tea sometime. My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
That was a bit cocky.
Hi.
Hey, are you that mercenary? I'm Hilda. Are you
Oh, that was... We already did that. I just saw the icon next to their heads and I thought I needed to talk to them again.
Right.
Hey!
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
Can I just talk to them? I think I've been to all the houses. What else is there to do? You can't pass here. Can I pet the dog?
What?
What the?
What do you want? I am Yuritsa. I teach here. Weapon instruction. These are the training grounds. Goodbye.
That wasn't weird at all. You should be able to pet the cat and the dog.
Yes.
The second floor, the main. Oh, the audience chamber. Why is there? Oh, okay. I don't think there's anything else to go to.
Let's see. I'm real busy, so could you please move along now? Thanks. Okay, now, what else did Lady Rhea need doing today?
What happened? Here I am again, the office of the Captain of the Knights. That said, I'm merely here to assist. Apparently, the current captain is getting on in years. I hear the captain has a hard time keeping up with the responsibilities of the job. That's where I come in.
He's not happy. Rest analyze?
This is my research laboratory. I've worked hard to furnish it with the rare materials and purpose-built equipment required for my work.
Could discuss here. What do I do with this stuff?
Hey. Hello, Professor. Dropping by so soon? Are you ill? This is the infirmary, you know. If you're ever wounded or sick, do feel free to drop by. Or if you would like a nice cup of tea. Would you? Well, some other time.
Why is this purple? Oh no, that's me.
Welcome to the library. Here you may find literature from the far reaches of Fodlan. I am Tomas, the librarian. If you have need of me, do not hesitate to ask. I have worked here for... I have lost track of the decades, it seems.
Can't go in the library?
Let's see.
Oh. Wait, can I save?
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Why do you think Golden Deer is best for first playthrough? None of these ones seem horrible. It's just the one who's the womanizer. I think everybody else is pretty much okay. Which one is the one with the anxiety? Yeah, Adrastian has the girl with anxiety. Clearly she has anxiety. And there's the ragtag you learn a lot from the root. Yeah, but I don't like the guy with the weird haircut. If they're gonna have a lot of archers. So does this mean that Adrastian mostly has mages?
So you have chosen the Black Eagles led by Edelgard, correct? Your heart has made its choice, then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Doctor and the others who have suggested, I do appreciate your advice, nonetheless.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flane. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
Her hair looks like candy.
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Yeah, it's like soft serve ice cream.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the three houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Boy.
Wait, so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him. It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
Don't look at me like that! Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
Yep, Renadata has anxiety.
I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us. In our class, we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status. Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
Don't mind at all.
You have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings.
Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut. You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut.
Excuse me? Bernie also has won the yearly poll of which characters tag the heroes. Like what kind of yearly poll? Like in the fandom?
Oh, please take my apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student.
Oh, so Bernadette is favorited in the fandom. That's cool.
That said, know that I have high expectations of you, and high hopes. But I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
She has the personality of Data. She's like, I don't know these human things. Tell me.
Not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
I don't want to train. Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book.
Aw.
Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea, how about? Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
I know we all agreed to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order.
Okay, Palpatine.
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
They're not normally this rowdy. I do hope you can manage, Professor.
Beat fell by 1 unit when I said it. Units have something to say. Oh, this is what I did earlier. New places to explore in the monastery. Church of Sirius is the funding for this month's activities.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't
Probably.
hurt a bit. Promise.
I bet there is.
You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
The music's kinda cool. You believe I have a crest?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Do what you can to find out.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps...
I am the chosen one, like Anakin Skywalker.
What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Academy uniform and the protagonist is not available in journal. To your personal quarters. Like battle during chapter 3 or later. How is that not a spoiler? Okay, the notifications.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month and when.
Is today my day off? Oh boy. Kind of like that. Tonberry, welcome in. Happy Sunday. No, we won't go over custom with that. Just don't. I won't worry about everybody else's attire. Just focus on mine. But this is my room. Thought I heard a girl's voice, but I must have been imagining things. Pickens once said you must have space available in your convoy or storage house to do so. Excuse me? So where did those items go? That's... vegetables... The dormitory... Is that in my... Those don't go in my quest though. You can't take them up in your quests.
So, these are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth.
That's unfortunate.
As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety.
Don't approve of that.
Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Equality for all.
Okay. I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy. Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
So do I to everybody with a exclamation?
So, Professor,
Listen to this. Wow, Yuritsa sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Yuritsa was a natural replacement. I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead. I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. I could probably take you, though. You really think so? With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
What? I care nothing of friendship. If you have no business here, leave.
What are you about, dude?
Professor, hello.
Oh. Hi, Professor. How are you doing? If you're not busy, would you like to join me on a little trip into town? If I'm cooped up in this dusty old monastery for too long, it drives me absolutely crazy. Hi, Professor. If I'm cooped...
How do I go do that? That confuses me.
Indeed.
Hello, Professor. I have a teeny tiny question for you, if that's all right. You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, a scowling face, and a generally gloomy demeanor, have you?
Looking for someone?
Well, yes. It's a bit difficult to explain. Please just let me know if you do see him, okay?
Yes. I hear a member of House Fresfeld, the ruling family of the Empire, has entered the Officers' Academy for the first time in ages. It is said that the Adrestian Empire's very founding was aided by none other than Saint Seros. That is why the crest of Seros is on the Imperial flag. In recent years, a rift has developed between the Empire and the Church. Let us hope this will be a good opportunity for both parties to reforge their close relationship of years past.
Here's an idea. There are two types of crests. Major crests manifest their power most effectively, while minor crests are slightly weaker. It is said that the closer a person's blood relation is to various saints and heroes, the higher their chance of bearing a major crest. Of course, there are also examples of major crests manifesting in children whose parents bear no crest whatsoever. The exact nature of how and why crests are inherited is still a mystery.
Hi, Professor. Have you gotten around to visiting the library yet? It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep, so I could spend all my hours there.
Oh my god, sleep sucks. You like reading?
In a manner, yes. But it's more that I want to learn as much as I possibly can.
Cat. What is...
Listen.
Nice dining hall.
Professor, I hope you know I am having great abilities for reading and writing. With sadness, I still have struggles with speaking.
If my ways of speech are causing a burden, I hope you will have forgiveness.
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself.
That's a shame. Where can I visit you?
My brother would not be pleased if he heard you saying such things. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have.
I'm so confused.
Might you help me with a favor?
Catch a fish for the ceremony.
I'm busy. Do you want something?
Are with you?
I can't right now, but let's fight soon. I look forward to beating you.
Okay, cocky. Feeling bumping and up there.
Ugh, I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
When did you have a southern accent? Someone... Big man needs cake.
Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice.
Oh boy.
You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see. Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
Better invite a cute girl with me before I find out their favorite food so I can order them. Okay.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you if I have to. It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best.
Oh? Hey, Teach. I hear there's gonna be a mock battle between the houses. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit concerned about facing an elite mercenary like you. Maybe take it easy on us. What do you say?
Oh, Professor! Have you adjusted to life at the Academy yet?
He's looking at the camera, that's weird.
Me? I'm still not used to it. I'm not one for all this studying and training.
Breaking the fourth wall.
As it were, let me know when you are hungry.
I'm hungry now.
I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness. I have a request.
I heard about the upcoming mock battle. I want you to know, Professor, that I do not intend to lose. I hereby declare my intention to prevail at... Goodness, listen to me. The thrill of competition has carried me away. I won't speak so formally of a class assignment in the future.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
I ran into you earlier.
Professor, listen to this.
We can go back to the dining hall and eat.
Oh.
Let's say you wanted to go to town, but then you didn't want to go to town. I don't get you. Dinner, dinner, dinner. Want to have dinner. Let's talk to Bernadette. Wait, you only bring two?
Ooh,
is my favorite. You've got great taste.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
Nice. GG's. Monthly funds, yes.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
One of activity points. Sure. So what other fish you want to catch? Proceed on. Don't wait too long.
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
You have helped me so much.
So what do I do with the fish? Do we use that for dinner? Sure. I was told that this is... You just keep using the bait till I finish? Oh, that sucks. There's a timer, okay. Guess we'll use it all. So, can I go eat?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm busy.
Greenhouses.
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment.
Now I'm feeling sleepy too.
No.
Okay.
Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? The greenhouse here is really incredible. There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed.
You're well-informed of the subject.
My adoptive father is the real expert. He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines. You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime if the mood strikes you. Maybe something will catch your eye.
I command mercies for your herbs.
My thanks.
Nice.
What the? Wow. As it were.
Okay.
So,
Hello, Professor.
Getting used to all these controls. Why would you want to assume? I don't know what online functionality. Yeah, I gotta get used to these controls. Give me 1 second, chat. We're gonna end for the night, and I need to go get something to eat. But I want to thank everybody for hanging and joining me for my first day of Fire Emblem Three Houses. It's been quite interesting learning about the new houses and the different characters. All have really awesome personalities. Give me 1 second while I find someone to raid. No worries, Thornberry. Thanks for hanging. Give me 1 second. Let's go paid forward and say hi to Toto. They're playing Witcher Wild Hunt. I do believe they're in DLC territory, so just spoilers for anyone who hasn't played the game. Discord if you want to join and just follow and just say hi and just join the gang and just watch Sci-Fi Nights usually every Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Pacific. And yeah, here's the raid message. Hope to be back tomorrow with more Breath of the Wild. It'll probably be the same time. So again, I appreciate everybody for hanging out, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Till then, have a good week ahead, Live long and prosper, and may the force be with you always. Bye.